this thing around. All right. Try to figure out, I need feedback from you guys. I got to figure out good angles, how this is all working so you can see everything. But it doesn't look fish-eyed. The other day I was in here, everything was fish-eyed. It looked really weird. Make sure you can get everything in there, right? Yeah, you can see my head and everything. Oh, that's good. Cool. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Just leave that down. Do a warm-up set. A couple sets of warm-up. Doing the same weight I did last week. Actually, wait, I gotta see if I'm going up or not. I might be going up. Last week was the second week at the same weight, so this week should be an increase. Let's see what we got. And you guys tell me how the sound is. I'm trying to figure out the best placement for this microphone without stapling it to my chest. All right, let's see. We've got history, incline bench. Okay, so yep. So last 2 weeks, I did the same weight. That was the first 2 weeks of being able to do that. So I'm looking at going up a little bit. We're going to try 2.5 pounds. Thankfully, I don't know if we can do 2.5 pounds. I think I can only do 5 pounds on here. And it's split up weight in between sides. So if I do go up 5 pounds, then I need to go up 2.5 on each side. This only has 5 pounds on each side, so I have to break out the micros and see if I can put micros on here. Wonder how that works. Go from the back. So in case you're wondering what I'm talking about micros, Coach Nat got me these fancy things. Each of these weighs 1.25 pounds, right? So when I get a situation like this where the only jump I can make is 5 pounds on one side, so that'd be a 10-pound total jump. I don't want to do that. I only want to go up 5 pounds total. So I can put 2 of these, okay, 2.5 pounds on one side, 2.5 pounds on the other side. I get a total 5 pound jump. All right, so that's what I'm going to do now. Let's see if that makes sense. So I got to do 65 plus 2.5 on each side. Yep, 135 is what we're looking at for the total. The question is, on this machine, can I get these in here? Yes, I can. Look at that. Add it in. Beautiful. Bingo bango. All right. So that's an additional 5 pounds total. That's going to increase. Still warming up. Try to get that good range of motion. Keep my chest up. Push through the elbows. Notice I'm keeping my elbows down closer to my body. I'm not coming out to the side like this. This is shoulders, not chest. Keeping it in here takes all the pressure off my shoulders and lets my chest do all the work. Okay? Keep your elbows down a little bit. All right. So that's just a little bit of movement. We'll go one down, do a full set here, and then I'll go up to the working set after this. So I'm doing 5 sets of 10, I believe. Yep, 5 sets of 10. At 67.5 on each side. So 135 total. First working set coming up. A little rest. Now, making this jump, the idea is I'm not expecting. What's up, Chrissy? Good question, Chrissy. How many reps is good when you're first starting out? I suggest for most people that are beginning, stay somewhere in the 6 to 12 range. So 6 reps on the low end, 12 reps on the high end. I think we could probably say 8 to 12 is a good working range, right? Something that's challenging for 8 reps. What I like to do is, if you don't have any program to follow, you don't have any idea what you're doing, then just think about it as a simple progression of 8 to 12. So find something that's challenging for 8 reps. Do 4 sets of that for 8 reps. Add a little bit of weight to the point where you can't finish that. There's just 2 different ways to do that. This is how I do it right now, right? So I'm doing a set of 10 today. It's the first time I'm doing this weight for a set of 10. I got 5 sets to do. It's very likely I won't finish all 5 sets at 10 reps for this weight. So what I'll do next week is I'll try to do better than I did this week. If I can get to all 5 sets, then I do that for 2 weeks, and then I add weight. That's kind of how I do it. So each week I'm trying to do a little bit better so that I can get to a point where I can finish the whole workout at the same weight, and then I increase the weight again. Another way to do it is work up until you can do the full set at 8 reps, then go from 8 reps to 10 reps. If you can't do the whole thing at 10 reps, keep going until you get the whole thing at 10 reps. My Google just came on for some reason. What the heck is going on? Right? Once you get the whole thing at 10 reps, then try to get the whole thing at 12 reps. Right? When you get to the whole thing at 12 reps, then you can increase the weight again and then go back to 8 reps until you can do everything at 8, 10, 12, get heavy again and go back to 8, 10, 12, right? So that's kind of how the 2 different ways you can do it. Increasing the reps until you finish and then add weight, or increasing the weight until you finish, then add weight. Oh, that's going to be some work. All right, so that was only a 2.5 pound jump on each arm, guys. That felt like a lot. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Christy, I hope that answered your question. That's 1 set down, 4 to go. Put my set in. Doing 135, hopefully. Well, 10 reps on the first one. We'll see if I can get 10 again. Try to rest in a minute and a half-ish between sets. It'll be interesting to see what my heart rate gets up to with this workout. I did legs the other day. I left my phone at home so I couldn't record. But my heart rate was up. I was in like the 140s, 150s. Squats, Bulgarian split squats. I was hurting, guys. I'm sitting on the bench just like, I'm done. Your heart rate can get elevated when you lift weights. That's why I like doing it more than cardio. It's building a foundation that requires energy instead of having to do activity just to burn energy. Push, push, push. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, it's one of my favorite mixes. Ed Sheeran and Down with the Sickness. This mix, guys, if you don't know it, it's freaking good. Just Google or look up on YouTube Music. I'm sure it's probably on the other apps as well, but YouTube Music, Disturbed Ed Sheeran mashup. It's freaking hot. Suddenly it changes. Whew. Nope, that's TikTok, not YouTube. What am I doing? There's my app. All right, 2 sets down, 3 to go. Shooting for 10 reps on the next one. Oh, man. How do you guys handle the shift in your mind of thinking about weight versus thinking about function? Something that I work with a lot of people on all the time, trying to get people to understand that there's 2 big things, right? Number one, there's more to the process. There's more to health and physical freedom and independence and quality of life than your weight. Your weight has almost nothing to do with how you can live your life and how well things can be, how good things can be. Then there's the aspect of a lot of people tie themselves up into feeling good about themselves based on their weight. They value themselves more if they think that they weigh a certain amount, right? Something tied to that image of yourself, like I can't be, no one's gonna love me. I can't love myself if I don't weigh a certain amount. So many different things there. But how do you guys deal with shifting those mindsets from the scale to what you can actually do in your life? I'd be curious to know. Ooh, boy. 3 down, 2 to go. Something that the more I got into fitness, my progress started with fitness. So the more I got into fitness, the things that I was able to do, it made me start realizing that, I want a 6-pack. I want to lose all this weight. I want to get lean and jacked. But being able to do things was so much more fun, right? And then when you get fit, you start looking fit, right? You can get fit. There's guys, I can't tell you how much social media is lying to you about what fitness actually is. Fitness has nothing to do with what you look like. It's everything to do with what you can actually do and use your body for. There isn't a single fitness influencer, most bodybuilders, particularly when you look at people that are competing, right? Competition level bodybuilders, when they're competing, those people you see on stage looked amazing, right? 95% of them, obviously is hyperbole, right? But a whole bunch of them, bad relationship with food, body dysmorphia, hormone disruption, low bone density, a lot of women's losing their period, a lot of women that compete lose their period, lose their hair, depression, anxiety, irritability, gut issues, like the list goes on and on and on. If you're looking at people on social media and how jacked they are and ripped they are and 6-packs and all that kind of stuff, and you're thinking that's what you want to try to be, understand that the way they're getting there, their health and their quality of life is at the bottom of their priorities. Weight loss. Oh, phew. Nope. So close, so close. All right, 3 sets of 10, 1 set of 8. All right, like I said, guys, was not thinking that I was gonna get all 10, all the sets at 10 for this one. So shoot for 8 on the next one. That's still good, right? So progressing the weight. Last week was 5 pounds lighter than I'm doing right now. Oh man, sorry. Did you guys just pick up that burp? You think I own them all? Running around talking about guns like I ain't got none. But you think I sold them all because I stay well off? Yes, I am listening to Dre right now. What's up, guys? We got people watching. If you're watching, comment something. Say hi. Ask a question. Cheer me on, whatever it is, guys. This is not easy. One thing I want you to get from watching this stuff, guys, is there's a whole bunch of things I want you to get from watching these workouts. Number one, you don't have to kill yourself in order to improve your fitness, okay? You're not gonna see me in here screaming and yelling and getting all crazy, and that's all show. That's all show. That is all show. And in some cases, it's not show. That's just how people really are, but that's what they need to get themselves psyched up, because with the stuff they're doing is so far above functional and quality of life stuff, right? If I was coming in here trying to lift as much weight as I possibly could and get as strong, become the strongest person in the world, then I'm gonna need a little extra motivation, energy, excitement, intensity, all that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to get stronger so I can play with my grandkids, get stronger so I can stay alive longer, be harder to kill. If I do get injured, if I do end up in the hospital, if I do get sick and that kind of stuff happens, I can recover faster. That's how it works, guys. Muscle solves a lot of problems. The ability to move your body and be functional in your environment prevents a lot of issues. Maintain physical independence. That's what it's all about. Doesn't take anything but consistent effort. Just show up and do something. Last set, see how I get. Oh yeah. You guys see how my back wanted to lift up? Started pushing, my back wanted to lift up. Have to push it back down because the angle I'm trying to get, I need to keep my chest down. Technique matters. Angles matter. All right. Chest workout, that part of it is done. All right, what we got next? All right, that was 5 sets. We got close grip, underhand lat pull downs is next. What's my history here? All right, I went up in weight last week, but I've got notes that say it felt pretty good. I might go up like 5 pounds. Last week was not, could have been probably a little harder. So let's see, let's take these off first. So next week when I do these, I'll be doing the same weight as I did this week until I can get all 5 sets done at 10, and then I'll do it for another week, all 5 sets at 10, and then I'll move up in weight. Progression doesn't have to be fast, just consistent. Yep. You guys get to see my gym every time I walk around. Don't forget, if you're hopping in here watching, say hi. I can see who's in so we can say hello to you. May have to do some pull-ups or something instead. How many sets you got, man? Using this? Two more? Okay. All right, well, what we'll do then instead is while I'm waiting on that machine to open up, we will do a little shoulder work. If you guys have never seen these before, they're called wall angels. The idea is to keep your lower back against the wall, hips tucked in, right? Get your shoulders on the wall, your elbows on the wall, 90 degrees, and then try to get your hands on the wall. Now, while you're here, as soon as you want to do this, so yeah, my chest is moving, my chest wants to come up. That's going to create space back here. I need to keep that down. So I'm keeping my chest down, get my arms up, shoulder rotation, try to push up. Now, of course, I'm super tight right now because I just worked out all this in my shoulders and my chest. So I'm trying to go up. Wall angels, great thing to do to work on mobility in the shoulders, shoulder strength, range of motion. You'll notice my left arm has a little harder time staying back. My right arm is more mobile than my left. Oh yeah. Oh, man. Guys, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to show you this new product that's coming out in a few days. It is going to change the game for a lot of you. Change the game. You're gonna be like, how can something that such a small change make such a big difference? Oh, I want to tell you so bad. I've been sworn to secrecy though. All right, today, like I said, I think I might go up 5 pounds. So I went up 10 pounds off of the week before. We're gonna try 5 pounds to see how it goes. So we'll go doing 5 sets of 12 reps. There's different kinds of mobility work. This is where I'm activating and extending the range of motion using my own strength. I'm using my muscles to pull my shoulder back. So I'm actually working all back in here, right, to pull back. So it's shoulder strength as well as range of motion and stability, as opposed to getting on here like this and then using my body weight to pull. There's no muscle activation. I'm just using my weight to extend the range of motion. So it's flexibility, but there's no mobility. All right, let's get ready to set up over here. If I can find the right I don't worry about it. It's in the air, man. Our bodies are designed to fight it. Yes, I don't like perpetuating over-sanitize everything all the time. All right, your warm-up set in. Gotta adjust this foot. Thinking about pulling my elbows down. I'm not thinking about using my arm, my biceps. Trying to relax my biceps and pull with my lats. All right. So we're going for 140, I think I said. Yep, 5 more pounds, 140. All right. What's that? Cat Diamond is on. From California. All right, nice. I like it. Get it. How can you live in California? Just curious. I don't think I've heard much good coming out of California these days. Oh. Feel the burn, feel the burn. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Leaving in a couple years, I hear that a lot. Does that mean you're there for work or school or the military, something like that? Whew. I remember I tried to take a minute and a half to 2 minutes. All right, I got to find something better to do with these damn mic. It's annoying as hell. Have it flopping around everywhere all the time. Just put it up here on the side. See if that helps at all. Find a better spot for it. All right. Oh, I'm being treated like. One more set. Focus on the muscles that you're trying to use. Relax the muscles that you don't need to use. Oh, I think I found a good working weight. Oh yeah. All right, guys. That escalated from like a 7 RPE to a 9 really fast. Holy cow. Whew. Good googly. Oh yeah, feeling that, guys. Feeling that all up in here. All up in here. Feel like I could fly away right now. So what I'd really like to know, guys, as you watch these, what are you taking away that you're going to try at home on your own? Rep scheme, how much reps you're taking between workouts, stuff like that. You grew up in Cali, okay. Grew up and you're out. I'm hearing that a lot, like I said. Whew. Oh. Very interesting to see what this country is going to look like in 15, 20 years. Whew. All right, set number 3. 3 sets to go. Over the hump with this one. Going for 12. Seriously fighting, wanting to swing, right? Trying to pull and not yank it with my back, with my body. Keeping my body still and trying to pull. Holy crap. Guys, it's crazy how much different, go for it, man, all you. How much difference 5 pounds makes. That is right over the line. Yes, sir. I'm gonna feel this one. Oh. This workout brought to you by meat and electrolytes. I'm gonna go home and eat about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. All I've had today so far is eggs, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Started doing like 8 to 10 eggs over medium, right? So you fried eggs with some butter, put the cover on top, let them sit till there's like a nice, just a little white film over top the yolks, but their yolks are still runny. Right before that happens, sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on with a little bit of Slap Your Mama seasoning. Cover it up, let the Parmesan cheese melt. It should melt right as that little cloud is going over the yolk. You take it all out. Oh my God. I've been eating that for like 3-4 days in a row. Maybe more than once a day. It's freaking awesome. And then ground beef. I've been doing ground beef in the crock pot. Making like a beef broth soup. Oh. Salt, a little bit of Tabasco sauce, some Slap Your Mama. Guys, I can't even tell you. Put about a quart and a half, not even, maybe like a quart of water, and about 2 to 2.5 pounds of ground beef in the crock pot. Oh, God, so good. All right, that's 3 down, 2 to go. This one, we're gonna have to push for all 12. Push for 12. Oh, fuck. Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Feeling it. Feeling it. One more set. I was very surprised that I got that full set, because my lats are on fire right now. Fire. All right, I got chest flies next after this. Then triceps and curls, all right? And then I'm done. 3 exercises after this. Just got a reminder that I need to go do schoolwork. But school's on break right now, so that's not happening. Ugh. I am in the process of getting my master's degree in exercise science and nutrition. Oh my God. And we're on a break for the holiday, so no studying right now. Whew. All right, one more set. Oh my God, guys. It is all lit up. It's one of those things, like, it feels good and it hurts at the same time. Until you feel it, it's hard to explain. Gotta get set. 12, 12, 12. Oh, all right, did it, done, ready to move on. Oh. All right, let's go to the chest fly machine. Who else we got on here? All right. What's up, y'all? Oh, man. So, Friday night workout. I don't know if you guys know Coach Nicole. I'm not sure if she has a YouTube or a website or Instagram, but I met her with Carnivore Backwoods. We did a live a couple of days ago. That might have been yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We did a live on YouTube. Coach Nicole lives 2 blocks away from me. How crazy is that? So her and her husband and Coach Nat and I are going to go to brunch tomorrow. That looks good. You guys tell me, is that good enough? Get this set up. Got to figure out what weight I'm using. Nope, that's not what I want. All right, so last week was 145. So same weight as last week. My head. I put 145. I did not do 145 last week. Let's fix that. There we go.
It's going to be a little harder to do.
There we go. So that was 5 pounds heavier than before, so I'm going to do that for a second week this week. Remember, I try to get 2 weeks in a row once I lock in a new weight. All right, so 45 for 5 by 10. Now, a couple things I do here. I go a little bit lower, so my arm angle is a little bit higher. I'm trying to get higher on my chest. And to add to that, I don't know if you can see my arms. Let's see, can you see my arms? Yeah, okay. So I also try to see the handle is here, right? I actually go above this handle that's sticking out and I try to go up here, right? So I change that angle just a little bit because I want to hit a little bit more in the upper chest. All right, the other thing that I do is I try to tilt my elbows down to the floor. If I go like this, then right down, if I'm elbows back, then I'm going to want to do this. I'm going to get my bicep into the mix. I want to try to keep my elbows pointed down to the ground as much as I can, get more chest activation, and go from there. I think I need to move the camera back a little bit. I'm over here kicking things around. Should you lift weights every day? You can if you're mixing up what you're lifting. All depends on what works for you, your schedule, how much time you have to put in it, but you very easily could do a chest workout one day, a back workout one day, a leg workout, an arm workout, and a shoulder workout, and work out 5 days a week, right? You very easily could do that. If you don't have the time for that, and the overall volume, you may need to test it out. 5 days a week doing that much of that amount of work total could be more than your body can handle right now. So that may be something you can do. But again, it depends on if you're only doing 15 minutes of each thing a day, that's probably not too bad. If you're doing an hour and a half of each day, that could be way more than you need. So you could also do full body 3 days a week, right? More overall muscles are worked out, more overall pieces of your body are worked out, but the amount you're hitting each one will be less, so you can do it more frequently during the week. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. The biggest thing you need to balance is making sure you're getting enough work that you're going to force your body to improve, and getting enough rest so that your body has a chance to recover and actually grow. Because growing doesn't happen during work, growing happens during rest. So you have to balance the amount of work you're doing with the amount of rest you're getting and make sure that you're actually making progress. So there is no answer that anyone can have. If anyone tells you, you need to be working out 3 days a week, you need to be working out this, you need to do this, you need to do that, just tell them to shut up or walk away, right? The only thing that you need to be doing is giving your body a reason to improve, and then giving it time to actually improve, right? Work it hard and rest it hard. But you have to find out what that means for you. because it's going to be different for you. It's going to be different for you now. It's going to be different for you a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, right? What I can do now, and the amount of work I put myself in, and the amount of rest that I need now is very different than it was 5 years ago. Two down, 3 to go. Hope that answers your question. We got 45 again. Same weight as last time. 3 more sets. Did that answer your question, Kat? Hopefully. Like I said, I can give you recommendations. There's always a good place to start when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to fitness, whatever else. But that is just a starting point, and you can evaluate what's working from there. So I would say if you're looking for a place to start and how often you want to lift weights, 3 to 4 days a week isn't a bad idea. I have a couple different programs. I have a program that's very beginner. It's body weight only, and I recommend people do it at least 5 days a week. It's super low intensity, and most of the intensity and focus you get out of it is just learning how to move your body. It's not physically intense. The next level up I have from that is my intermediate program, which is full body, higher intensity, mostly body weight, very little equipment, okay? But I only recommend people do it 3 days a week. So there's a variation there. Then my next level up from that is my functional fitness program, which is equipment, much more complex, much broader range of things that are done during the week. And you can do up to 5 days a week. I recommend people do no more than 5 days. So at least 3 days a week of that, no more than 5 days a week of that. Or if you're gonna do that program 5 days a week, you don't need to do anything else from a fitness improvement perspective. That's another thing I get a lot of people, well, if I do this program, should I also do this on top of it? No. If you are following a program that is designed to help you improve your functional fitness and overall health, just do that program. It's designed to get you better in all of the ways that you need to get better. You don't need to add. You need to get out of this mindset that adding things and doing more is the answer. If you're doing the right things, all you need to do is be consistent, not more. I don't know if you guys could tell, but on rep number 6 and 7, I let my shoulder get out of position. I could feel it grinding. It was like crunch, 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 crunch as I moved in. I have torn labrums in both of my shoulders, so I have to be very attentive to my shoulder position whenever I'm doing arm work. Otherwise, it gets yanked like that. It doesn't hurt most of the time, but if I'm doing certain things, if I'm not paying attention, it'll hurt me for like a week. I won't be able to sleep. It doesn't bother me nearly as much as it used to because I've developed the strength and don't have nearly as much inflammation in my body as I used to. I'll tell you, when I went carnivore, so many aches and pains and injuries like my shoulders just stopped bothering me. Inflammation is such a big issue with so many pieces of our lives. You don't even realize it sometimes. All right, 2 more sets to go. Sorry, I'm listening to Nirvana. Teen Spirit. I think, I gotta be honest with you guys, I think one of the best things I like about coming to the gym and working out is being able to jam out. Just put the earphones on and just freaking zone out. Control is the key, guys. Not just pushing, but also in the relaxation, getting ready for the next rep. You gotta control the weight going back. If you don't control the weight, you're missing out on half the work. What we got going on here? What's up, guys? I'm half the man I used to be. That's awesome. All right, last rep, last set. All right, from here, we got rolling tricep negative press. That's a complicated, it's a lot of words. Rolling tricep negatives are working the negative. So I'm laying on my back, I'm letting the weight come down, controlling the negative. I'm rolling into a press position and I'm pressing up. You'd be surprised. The hardest part of that is actually the press out at the top. You're tiring out your tricep here. They have almost nothing left to push back through the top. So I jumped in weight last week and I did not finish the full session. So I'll be using that same weight and trying to see if I can do more reps than I did last week. It was a big jump too. 30 pounds, 5-pound jump. Anything on the arm specifically, that's a big jump. Yeah, it's a 5-pound jump. That's a big jump for arm work. I like doing, for most arm work, I like doing a 2.5-pound jump. But since I jumped 5, I will continue to go with 5. I did more reps last week than I expected that I would do. I did 3 sets of 12, 1 set of 10, 1 set of 8. So I'm gonna shoot for 4 sets of 12 today. That'll be progression from last week. All right, one more set. United Carnivore, how's this sound today? Is it better? I moved my mic so it's up here on the collarbone a little bit, so hopefully I don't cover it up as much when I'm moving around. Oh yeah. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you guys to comment, how ugly are my lifting faces? If you're not making an ugly face, are you even lifting? All right, let's go over to a bench and find me some dumbbells. Crystal clear, good. A 7? Only a 7? Come on, man. When I look at myself, when I look at my own videos and watch my ugly workout faces, sometimes it's kind of cringe, but definitely laughable. All the benches are open. Look at that. All right, we're gonna go to this one here. You know what? We're gonna go to this one so I can have a little more room. You guys can see what's going on here. Rolling tricep extensions. All right, I gotta remember what I'm doing. Be independent, nigga. Be honest. Now we got some Snoop Dogg going on. All right, 5 sets of 12, using 30 pounds. All right, trying to get at least 3 sets of 12. Last week I only got 2 sets of 12. Try to keep those shoulders locked in, bringing it down right to the top of the head, nice and controlled. Roll in, press. Oh yeah. D-E. That felt good. That felt really good. Last week, that felt heavy. There they go, there they go. Oh, I got emails. Whew. 6-ish? Come on. All right, I gotta try harder. Oh. What are your guys' favorite things about being at the gym? Not your favorite results from working out, not what you like about being physically fit, but what's your favorite thing about being at the gym? Like I was saying, I really think one of the things I like the most is listening to tunes and being able to zone out. What about you guys? I just thought of something else I'll add to that list as well. After this set. Did I say 3 or 2? I did 3 sets last time, didn't I? So I'm going for 4 this time. gonna say, that felt way too easy for 3 sets to be hard last week. So I'm going for 4 sets. All right, I got 2 more sets of 12. Fingers crossed, maybe I'll get all 5. The other thing I like about coming to the gym it's kind of a borderline between the results of the gym, but I'm putting my weight in, I'm putting what I do for the workout, and I add a number. That feels good. Being able to do that on a weekly basis, there's something about that that just, makes you want to come back for more. What we got here? I go right after work. Been sitting all day. Yep. Music helps for sure. Ooh, I like that. Getting more energy the minute you walk through the gym. A metamorphosis thing. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's definitely a thing. Right? Even if it's been like today. I got to be honest, guys. I did not want to come today. It's the Friday before Christmas. Work, almost nobody's in work right now, right? So I'm spending most of the day doing administrative stuff, not really interacting with anybody, right? It's annual review time, so I'm reviewing employees' reviews. I'm writing my own review, right? It's all that admin, boring, no excitement, not really getting anything done kind of vibe today. So we're just like a long drawn. It's one of those days where every time you look at the clock, it feels like an hour, but it's only been 5 minutes. Ugh, I hate those days. So the reason I'm late, like I'm almost 2 hours later than I normally am coming to the gym. And it's because I was procrastinating, 100% procrastinating, this close to not coming. Coach Nat was gonna come with me. And then because I procrastinated so long, she didn't have time, so she ended up having to stay home because she had a client call. So set myself up to be here alone. But I did it. I'm glad I did because I feel freaking good right now. All right. Ooh, guys, that felt strong. That felt good. That felt really good. That felt really good, guys. It is crazy. If you can buy in, seriously, listen to this. If you can buy into the idea that progress is incremental, it will absolutely change your life. Change your life. Not change your outlook, not change your progress. It will change your life. We set goals when it comes to fitness, particularly when we come to performance. We have these pictures in our head. We want to do these great things. And we forget that we can't do great things until we learn how to do the basic things. We can't do great things until we learn how to do the little things first, right? You can't be given a job running a $10 million company if you can't successfully run a lemonade stand, okay? Like, you gotta start with the little stuff. And I'm making a progression, literally. If I do this next set, think about this. 3 sets of 12 is the same thing I did last week. If I do this next set at 12, last week I did the same weight for this next set at 10 reps. If I do this set at 12, that is a huge amount of progress. That is a step forward. That proves to me two things. Number one, I'm getting stronger. Number one, I'm pushing. I know for a fact, that I'm pushing myself hard enough to generate and stimulate muscle growth. It's undoubtable. I did more this week than I could do last week. Number two, it also proves that being consistent is working. Okay, I'm progressive. Every week I get better. Number three, I'm also managing my rest and getting enough rest properly because I'm not holding myself back. If I did 12, 12, 12 last week and I could only do 12, 10, 10 this week, or 12, 10, 10, 12, 12, 10, like I have to do less work this week than I did last week, that means I'm doing something that's not helping my growth. If I can do a rep more every week, if I could do a pound more every week, then I'm doing better every single week, and that compounds. That's interest, okay? It doesn't take a lot. Just look for a little increase every week. That's all you have to do. Get excited over one extra rep, guys. Gosh, we hold ourselves back because we're not doing great things. Get good at doing little things consistently, and you're just gonna change your life. You have no idea. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 4 by 12. Growth. That felt so good, guys. I'm thinking I might be able to get the next one at 12 too. Oh, I feel good. I feel good, 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 good. Yeah. Even, guys, can't even explain it. Can't even explain it. Start focusing on what your body can do instead of how much your body weighs. So you guys talking about here. I got to come over and check and see what you guys are doing. Got to go back and see what you guys are saying in here. Jam to tunes. Haven't been in ages, but love Zumba. Zumba's a great place to start, Kat. Build the habit of going consistently, and then start slowly moving something in where you're moving some weight too. Functional gains is a fantastic thing. Functional gains is where your life changes. Oh man. One more set and then we're going to curly curls. show you guys how I do curls. Well, one of the ways I do curls. All right, last set. What's the over under on me getting 12 reps, guys? Even if they're ugly, I'm gonna get them. Oh yeah! Oh, heck yeah! That felt good. Solid, guys. All right, that was an even better session than I expected. I'll take it every day. Somebody's lifting some weight over there. You guys hear that bang? Somebody deadlifting some weight. All right, we're gonna go over to the curl preacher bench bar. I'm gonna show you how I do curls. One of the ways I do curls. I like this variation of curls because it changes the angle that the weight is pulling on your biceps a little bit, but it also really helps isolate your shoulders so your shoulders aren't getting involved in the lift nearly as much. All right, so let's see if that's that's probably good there. I don't actually sit on the bench. I lean back against it. I gotta figure out what weight I'm using. I think I'm still working. You guys tell me if you can see my full frame here. I think I'm still working on finishing at the same weight. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so last week was the first week I completed all. So I'm gonna use the same weight as I did last week. See if I can finish a little easier. I think I have it noted here. Let's see. I think I cheated my butt off on the last few last week. So I need to do these without cheating. Let's see. Curls. Do I have a note? Cheated. All right. So the goal is to do these without cheating this week. Today is the 22nd. All right, let's do it. So I like to get on here. Oh, I didn't get to see if you guys said you can see everything. Okay. TRX. I love TRX, man.
It's like weird.
All right. I'll check after the set. You guys tell me if you can see everything from here. So I'd like to get on here, get my elbows right below the pad. Keep my back against the pad. All right, and I'm gonna come down till my arms are extended. Keep my chest up. Pull up till I feel the contraction of my biceps. I'm not coming up here because I can't, that's not squeezing, right? That's leveraging. See how my elbows come up? I want to keep my elbows down. All I'm trying to do is squeeze the bicep.
That's literally how it went. Yeah.
Not use the shoulders.
Exactly. Oh, okay. I got He's there.
Oh, a little Ed Sheeran going on right now. How'd that look, guys? Can you see everything okay? Good shot? Thanks, you. Good. So I really like this because, especially if you control it, having your back like up here like this, elbows down, lets you get that extension, and then you have to pull, but you're not pulling with your shoulders, right? A lot of times you see people pull with their shoulders. They're here or they're lifting their elbow up when they curl, right? Like this. You don't do that. Keep your elbow down against the pad. The only thing you're working here, my shoulder's not moving, my elbow's not moving, everything's happening right here. And you don't need to come up like this. See, if I come up like this, my elbow comes up. That means I'm using my elbow and my shoulder to lift. Keep the elbow down. Keep it right there. Boom. Contraction. Contraction. That's what we're looking for. Whoop. Slippery. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. All right, so the goal here is to get it without cheating today. I cheated my butt off last week for the last 2 sets, at least. And what I mean by cheating was using my elbows, getting a swing in, not controlling the weight down, trying to use some momentum to down and come back up again, right? Because I wanted to get the reps in. Cheating reps. We're not going to do that today. We're going to go strict, see if I can still do them all. My arms already feel freaking huge right now. Guys, if anybody tells you you have to have carbs to feel a pump, walk away. Don't even get into an argument with them. Just walk away. You do not have to eat carbs, number one. You definitely don't need carbs to get a pump. Ooh, yeah. 2 down, 3 to go. And learn them, man. And at the same time, burning them, man. Real deal, hold the field. Those know how I feel. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that Anna. Well, I'm creeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. The seat belt, like this before. I never said I could rap, guys. There is a little core activation, not a lot. Mostly on the backside, really, because I'm trying to keep it braced here so that everything is solid and there's no movement in the body, right? So a little bit of quads, trying to maintain the weight, but it's mostly just keeping the shoulders back here. So if you're getting any core work, it's actually more on the backside. But remember, your back is part of your core too. yeah. I can tell you right now, the way that one felt, I'm not getting all 5 at 10 today. Not strict. That ain't happening. Holy crap. Good God. My biceps feel like I just gained like 3 inches. Holy cannoli. Wow. The pump is real, guys. If you're interested in the mix that I have, I'll hold it up on the screen again. I do this every once in a while. I have a mix on YouTube Music. It's called, oh, hold on. Here we go. Here's the mix. It's called a UKF Workout Hype Music on YouTube Music. It's publicly shared. It's like, I don't know, multiple hours of music. I think there's probably 5+ hours of music on here. But this is what I listen to every workout. I'm always adding stuff to it as well, so feel free to make recommendations if you feel something, if you hear something that's not on here. Get psycho. I wanna get psycho. Get psycho. I wanna psycho. All right, this is gonna be the test set. How bad do I want 10? Okay. Oh. Ah. Ha. What are you working for, guys? Oh, man. All I'm working for is to get better every day. That's all I want. One more set and then I'm done. So I've already done better this week than last week on here. Think about this. Last week, I did 3 sets of 10. And the last 2 sets, I did 10, but I cheated on the last 2 sets, right? I would have stopped between 7 and 8 reps. Right, so I got my body into it. I was kind of swinging, going down, bouncing, going faster reps. Not as much control. This week, I'm at 4-10 solid good sets. That's an improvement. It's a little improvement, but it's an improvement that I can feel good about because it's an improvement. Qualifying your improvements doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous, guys. Stop saying, well, I did this, but I know that's cool, but if it's an improvement, why are we fighting against the fact that we're getting better? I don't understand this. You're allowed to be successful and enjoy your success. It's okay. One more set. Give it another 10, 15 seconds. Dude, guys, my freaking biceps. Holy crap. Oh, Buster Rhymes. I wanted it. That's what we call mechanical failure, muscle failure. Oh, they stopped working. All right, guys, that's the workout for today. See you in 2 days. I rest tomorrow, and then tomorrow's Saturday. Actually, it might be longer than that because we got Christmas, so I'm not sure when my next workout's going to be. Tomorrow's a rest day. Sunday will probably be a rest day. Maybe I'll work out Monday. We'll see how it goes. Take it easy.